I've just brought the cheapest Yamaha Dragster 650 in the UK and possibly in the world, to be honest. I paid just £500 for it, but there are lots of reasons why it was only £500. So it's got a rusty frame, which I've already repaired off camera because I was just too excited to get cracking with the project. It's got broken exhaust studs, it's got grease and grime and oil leaks everywhere, but I'm going to turn it into a pretty cool bobber. So let's go have a look at it. And here it is. So this part was all completely rusted out, so that was, I've had to weld a new piece in there. It's all a little bit grimy, a little bit grotty, seats ripped. The wheels need complete overhauling. We've got dried up seals here, indicate this is all coming off. What else we got? All the chrome is flaking away. It's all, just needs completely redoing. We have a rusted out exhaust, which if I can get to. So, not sure if you can see that, but that's pretty knackered. Then this one here, that one there, is just basically disappeared. It's just completely gone. The whole thing is really, really grimy. But it runs and it is a solid bike. So the plan today is a full degrease and clean and get it stripped down so I can see how bad the frame and everything is. So yeah, let's get cracking. So it's looking a bit better. It's so grimy. I think I'm gonna have to jet wash it as well, but it's getting there. It's looking better. It's gonna need a full paint anyway. But yeah, I need to get the exhaust off before I can sort of clean any further. But yeah, a little bit better, just a little bit. Once again, slightly better now. Every little bit is helping. Look at that. 2015. Wow. Yeah, getting there. Now I've just got to work around the bike in a puddle, which I didn't really think about. Yeah, all in all, not terrible. It is a project, so it will need a fair amount of work. So as you can see, it is a little bit tight for space around here to work on the bike, so I'm doing the best I can with this. Yeah, it's either move house or get a unit, and both are really expensive, so I'm not going to do either, just to make do with what I've got. But yeah, so it's degreased, it's cleaned-ish, so I'm going to start stripping it down now so I can get to all the rest of the parts of the frame. The seat's going to come off, the tank's going to come off. Maybe take the rear wheel off as well. Rear wheel's a bit more tricky on this. You've got to undo these 4 bolts, then obviously undo the axle nut as well, and then you've got the drive shaft on this, so that will have to come off. But yeah, let's just start tearing it down. So it wouldn't be a project bike if it didn't fight you every step of the way. That's now not coming out, so let's get the tools out. Oh, that is grimy. I don't know if that shows really, but down there, oh, that is caked. So I'm going to use these holes here to create a bracket for my bobber seat, which I'm really looking forward to creating actually. Because what I'm going to try and do is create a seat that looks like it's floating. Yeah, that's the plan, like a bracketless seat. Obviously with a bracket it will just be hidden, but yeah, actually it's just a bit grubby, it's not too bad at all. Let's see how we get these off. Right, so what I like about this is it has a connector block, so you can just disconnect it, and that is all done. So then, because the connector block just comes off like that, it means I can make a harness, a quick connect harness for the rear lights, indicators, seat and everything. So maybe I'll get a second harness so I can have a standard look and a bothered look. I don't know. But either way, this needs a clean because this is grim. So get this cleaned up. I think this, that is. Look at it. So this might need a rub down and a coat of paint, which is why I need to take the rear wheel off. So it has been shown some love because that looks practically brand new. So I think I'm gonna have to take all this off, take this out, and then probably have to grind it back and paint it because that's a little bit surface rusty. But the sun's coming out, that's fantastic. So that's rear wheel removed, obviously revealing a fair amount of surface rust, but all in all not terrible. So yeah, I think it's time to try and get that all cleaned up, get it cleaned up and looking better again. So I've hit a snag. To get the other side of the cover off, I need to take the exhaust off before I can take the spin arm out. So gonna have to tackle the exhaust bolts before I wanted to, but that's fine. It'll make a better job. So yeah, get all this off, get all that off to get this cover off. Wish me luck. That's one. Oh, it's not, motherfucker. I mean, we all knew that was going to happen, didn't we? That's that. Now the whole thing wants to fall over. See how grimy that is. So it's a good job I'm doing it, to be fair. And that's split. Yeah, there we go. Get ready for clean up. Right, so this bit is all cleaned up, freshly painted, looking way nicer. just got to tackle that now. Alright, I'm very grubby now. Painted the engine, a couple of engine covers. I've painted a bit of the frame, cleaned it all up, cleaned all that up. I've got this swing arm over there which is all painted up, so I'm just waiting for that to dry and then I can put it all back together. In the meantime, I'm sort of trying to work out what to do next really. But yeah, wait until it's all dry and then I can put it all back together. So, yeah. Okay, so I found 2 spacers on the floor and I don't know where they're from. Now, we've got a little bit of sideways plane here, so I'm assuming it's for that. So I'm gonna have a little look, find out, and I'll refit. So yeah, I did forget the spacers. They fell out, I didn't realise they were in there. So I had to take them out, put it back in again. I am an absolute mess. So yeah, I'll probably call it there for today. I need to prep the rear wheel for paint anyway, so there's no point putting the rear wheel back on. All I need to do is move the bike out of the way a little bit so that my wife can get in and out, otherwise she'll be in my ear. So yeah, I'm going to call it there for today. So yeah, see you later.